Shayla, good day. Come along with me and let's add backing and ties to our hair pieces. First, we're going to trace our heart out on some recycled cardboard. Today, I'm using a Ziploc box cardboard. And then when we cut our lines out, we want to make sure it's just on the inside of that trace line. And then we are going to size it. And we're going to say, she can be a little smaller. Right? And then we're going to take her back and trim her up so she's not busting out the seams. And then we're going to get our handy dandy glue out. I personally love to use the tacky glue. And we want to make sure that we stay away from the edges, so that way when we squish it out, it goes to the edges. But your girl had it thick on one side and she squished out. That's okay. We just clean it up and we make sure it doesn't get on the beads. From there, we get our backing and we're going to fold over the top half. And you're probably thinking, why are you not tracing the heart out? Stay with me, okay? So we are going to do 2 little lines of where we want our hair tie pieces to come out at. And so this is where I want it to sit on the hair pieces. And so that's where the lines are going to go. Again, stay with me, okay? It makes sense. Once we have those cut, we are going to get our leather out and cut our ties. Today I'm using a tanned buckskin, and this we want to have them kind of on the thicker side so that way they hold up over time. And when you cut your ties, you always want to make sure that we are stretching those ties so that way if they snap, now is a good time for them to snap. And we are going to fold it and find the middle. Here I am using a Nymo bonded D thread. And we are just going to attach it to the middle of that strap and then attach it to our beaded piece. And then we want to make sure that when we bring our needle forward, that we're not going through any beads. And then when we tack it down, we want to make sure that we're not crossing over any beads. And so once we have it on, we want to make sure that our hair ties are going to sit side to side and not up and down, so that way it sits nicely on your hair. And then you want to bring it kind of closer to the top, so that way also it's not top heavy on the hair. And yeah, so I did cross it over and tack it down through the leather quite a few times. I just didn't bring you through the whole process because I didn't want to lose you, okay? So stick with me. Once we have that done, I did cut and burn it. Then we are going to fish our ties through the slits that we made, adjusting, making sure that it sits nice and pretty and perfect. And now we are going to trace our heart. Then we're going to cut our heart out, and then we're going to fish them back through. And once we have that, we're going to add more glue. Remember, a little is a lot, but stay tuned on what's to come with Instinct Outdoors. Also, never hesitate to reach out on tutorials that you are looking for. I may have what you need, and I'm always happy to make new tutorials. And stay tuned on edging on this piece. But like always, happy beading. Humps chi.